guys, it's Baby Kendra bringing you back another video, and today we're going to be reacting and watching the new Battlefield Labs type of alpha and showcase and what's to come for the new games. As you know, the creators who have made Battlefields all the way from 1 all the way to 2042 have all studios have come together, and they are going to build a great, hopefully a great game and a great gaming experience. As we know in the past, as we know now, that Call of Duty for Black Ops 6 and obviously the past couple 4 years or 5 years of titles, they've never worked together, and it shows because of the cheaters and the situation of the game. But let's see if Battlefield can deliver something insane, crazy, gaming, just changing, game breaking, just something fresh, something not too far thrown on our faces with money and bundles, which they might probably do, obviously, but with the battle passes and all that stuff. Hopefully we get a game, a Battlefield that is going to be revolutionary and amazing. So let's react to obviously this trailer. It is 4 minutes and 57 seconds long. If you haven't yet, subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment down below which is your favorite Battlefield game of all time, and let's get right into it.
Defending that last point in breakthrough.
You and your squad going together, trying to accomplish something.
Helicopter crashes into the building next to you, and all of a sudden the roof drops on your head.
The vehicle play is the destruction. You've got tanks, you've got jets.
You get a bit sweaty.
That's the thing I will say. Love the dynamic of the game, tanks, planes, all these aircrafts that we can fly and use and drive. The exploding through buildings, destroying them, and watching the actual destruction of the environment change of the whole game as we play.
In your palm.
That full, all-out military experience. It's just unlike any other game I've played.
We're in for a real treat.
This franchise comes with a long history, spanning over 20 years now.
20 years.
But the question is, how do we continue to build on that and push Battlefield to the next level?
I've been playing Battlefield since long before I joined the team. When 1942 first came out, the amount of fun that we all sat down and had with it is just, still like a fond memory. So in joining the Battlefield team, it was about the opportunity to give that team that space to do something just more amazing even than they've done in the past.
Show us what
we set out with this ambitious idea of creating this new Battlefield universe, and to make that vision a reality, we had to think big.
Okay, now we're cooking.
Each of our 4 studios comes with its own culture.
Here we go. All 4 different studios, different cultures. So obviously with every Battlefield we've known and loved throughout the history of the Battlefield games for the past 20 years. These are the studios. Now all of these studios are combining together to bring us something insane.
And expertise into what we call Battlefield Studios.
One team that spans across the globe and combines 20 years of franchise experience with emerging talent.
DICE has such a rich history with Battlefield. We've been working on it for years and years. But we also want to do something bigger and better than we've ever done before. And you can't do that with one studio.
You need the whole shebang.
DICE is responsible for the multiplayer part of the game, which incorporates things like destruction systems, class play, squad play, vehicles, gadgets, all of that.
Well, I will say that team that does the destructible environment and stuff like that, mate, fair play to them, mate. That's got to be, definitely a tough job. Just those guys are insane in what they do.
Those kind of underlying systems that drive the experience.
So here at Motive, we're working on multiplayer maps, and we're also working on single-player mission content.
Ooh.
We're driving a cinematic experience to the level that's never been done on Battlefield before.
Ripple Effects has a long history of working on the Battlefield franchise.
We're working on an experience that is really going to open Battlefield up to a whole group of new players, but really still exciting that core audience that has made this franchise so successful.
Criterion have been supporting Battlefield for a decade now, and now we're going to bring that to the table as a fully fledged kind of partner in the Battlefield studios.
Mainly, we've been focused on the single-player experience. So the campaign is back for Battlefield.
Yeah. Battlefield's underrated campaigns are like they're definitely underrated. Obviously, COD campaigns are like history. There are a few Battlefield like obviously campaign like the whole campaign storyline is pretty fucking good, and I am glad that we have a campaign for a Battlefield. Very happy.
We have never before had this many teams and talents dedicated to the development of Battlefield. And we have a plan to create a new, exciting future for the franchise, alongside our players.
This game has so much potential, so I think it's about giving the team this time to really hone their craft.
We have to prototype, play test, get feedback,
and then repeat that loop
over and over and over again. We have to find gameplay that really resonates with the players and then build on that.
Battlefield Labs is our new development initiative where players will get to test specific focus areas in the game.
We've done similar things in the past, but this is a whole nother level. We're doing it before we launch the game, and we're doing it with so much more content.
It's an exciting way for us to interact with our audience before things go live and make sure that what we have is really fun and polished.
And we have to test everything, combat to destruction to maps and modes.
We're going to test all the new features that we're putting out, and we're going to test hardware like weapons, vehicles, and gadgets.
We can try different things, but also validate what players are expecting from Battlefield.
That feedback is crucial in helping us know what to prioritize, what needs improvement, and what feels like a true Battlefield experience.
We're pre-alpha, so now is the time to test all the experiences our teams have been building for our upcoming launch and beyond. Join our Discord where you can learn more about our new closed testing environment. We call it Battlefield Labs. Let's build Battlefield together.
Hell yeah. Oh, I love that tune. Alright guys, that is the Battlefield Labs trailer. And I'll see the whole we're going to expect. New gadgets, new vehicles, the whole shebang, like everything is going to be insane. Obviously this will be an alpha playtest. There will be like more news going forward, so definitely follow Battlefield Labs on Twitter if you haven't yet, so you can get more of the story. You can join their Discord as well. It will be linked on obviously their Twitter as well for the video, and it should be on their YouTube page for the Battlefield content wise. And yeah, this is a good hype and a good start of a good direction, because most studios don't work together. I see the current, like for Call of Duty, they do not work together. They haven't been working together for the past since they've collabed, and they've always been in different directions and different decision making. Doesn't work. But to see Battlefield 20 years strong, and now they've combined all their studios together, we have no idea what to expect, but hopefully it's a great one. It's going to be a fucking banger. And we cannot wait. A Battlefield fan as me and my mates growing up playing these games. Obviously, last year's, well, not last year, so a couple years a while for Battlefield 42. That game was a disaster, but hopefully this game delivers. We want a Battlefield game that can stay alive and thrive, and we can enjoy and just overall just have a fucking wonderful time on the game. Can't wait for the playtest. Hopefully I reckon it will be about I'm gonna have maybe a guess, maybe a prediction, mate, just about hit about summertime, just about. So it could be earlier, could be about summertime, but can't wait. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. Make sure to like and subscribe. Comment down below your favorite Battlefield of all time, and what do you think, what's going to drive you to play this game when it does come out, and what are you excited for? I appreciate you guys for tuning in, watching the video, liking, subscribing, and yeah, I'll catch you in a bit. Peace.